day everyone, this is the New York Times Games and Custom Connections video for Monday, June 2nd. We'll get right into it with a bit of Wordle. Our starting word today for Wordle is from. That's courtesy of Marcy Clausen on the Wheel of Words. Let's get to it. Alright, hopefully everyone's having a great day. And frump gets us R in position, P out of position. Well, I think PR is a great way to start. Let's try a couple of vowels, maybe prone. Prone into, not even going to question it. Oh, N and E out of position. Alright, well, N goes at the end, and it's probably just preen. Preen in 3. There we go. That's probably the only option that was left. So very, very good. Very, very tidy 3, which is nice to see. The 3s are back within 3 of the 4s, so awesome stuff. All right, let's move on to the Wheel of Names. No new words today. 3 shuffles though, so 1, 2, 3, and spin. All right, and we are looking at a bit of artsy from Troll La 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 La. Okay, well, it'll be nice to try that again so soon. I think we just had it a week or 2 ago, so take it off the wheel and start with artsy for tomorrow. Join me in starting with artsy and see what we get. Okay, let's move on to connections. 34-day streak, let's do it. All right, Sphinx, treasure, markdown, odyssey, jackpot, frankincense, myrrh, value, nymph, journey, esteem, nickname, voyage, prize, rhythm, and quest. Okay, I see a lot of words that only have Y for a vowel. So Sphinx, nymph, rhythm, and myrrh. Odyssey is close, but it does have the E. So I think that's probably a purple based on New York Times way of doing things. But let's try something else here. That seems far too obvious. An odyssey, quest, a voyage, and a journey. Just a trip. A trip with a purpose, I guess. All right. Something can have. You prize it, you esteem it, you value it, you treasure it. Okay, and then we're left with jackpot, frankincense, nickname, and markdown. Okay. Well, the first thing I see here is that they all start with names. Jack, Frank, Mark, and Nick, which are all first names that end with K. And then pot, incense, down, and name. So I think these are just common names that end with K that have a word following them. And that's purple. Yeah, there we go. That seems more purple than just a bunch of words that have Y's with them. So Sphinx, nymph, rhythm, and myrrh. Words that only have Y's for vowels. Okay. What do I think is yellow and green here? A voyage, a journey, an odyssey, and a quest. Yeah, a trip with a purpose. Let's say that. And I think the other ones are just synonyms. So, yeah, these are trips with purposes. An expedition. Okay. And treasure, prize, value, and esteem. Just it means a lot to you. You hold it dear. Hold dear. Okay. How about that? All right. Well, I was closer to the reverse rainbow, but just not quite there. All right. Okay. Not much to say about that. Let's move on to the custom connections for today. And it's my puzzle. And I just have something quick to say about custom connections. Some of you are saying that you don't even try them anymore, or you don't post your results because they're too hard. For some of them. I don't think this one's too hard. Give it a shot, please. Yeah, I do realize that some creators make them very difficult. The original idea, I guess, was to stump me but I mean, I want to have everyone solve the puzzle as well. So there's enough challenge, I think, in the other puzzles. This doesn't have to be the hardest thing in the world. So let's try and make it reasonable for everyone to solve, right? So my puzzle is called So What Are You Going to Do About It? The words Matthew, John, Mark, Luke, Rice, Doc, Bun, Report, Butch, Record, Note, Eddie, Log, Henry, Situation, and Chronicle. Okay, so I did put a lot of names in here. These four at the top, which I did set them up this way. And this is actually a category. These are the Gospels, the biblical Gospels. I think they're canonical Gospels. So I might as well just put it in. Yeah, and that's green. I'm not worried about the order here. Let's just do this. Rice, bun go together. Okay, so the other names here you might see is Henry, Butch, Eddie, and Doc. So that's important to note as well. These are all characters voiced by the same person, right? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Doc Hudson from the Cars movies, Henry and Eddie. But I mean, based on Butch and Doc, you should be able to figure out those two characters out for sure. So I think that made that purple. So let's, so you can report something, you can chronicle it, you can log it, and you can record it. Just to write it down or keep track of. Transcribe, yeah. And then you can have a situation, the bun, the rice, and the note. And actually had some of this for dinner when I'm recording this on this night. Sticky rice, sticky note, sticky bun, sticky situation. So that's actually purple. Yeah, and then Doc, Butch, Eddie, and Henry are all characters played by the same person, Paul Newman. Yeah. So yeah, first names of characters played or voiced by Paul Newman, Doc Hudson, Butch Cassidy, Henry Gondorf, and Eddie Felson. Okay, so Henry Gondorf was from The Sting, and Eddie Felson was a character in The Color of Money. These are all very highly acclaimed movies that Paul Newman was a part of, so that's cool. All right, let's look at our preview for tomorrow. For Custom Connections, it's E47 by Ellen Sassani. So I won't go over the words, but I definitely see some very interesting clues here. So join me in solving that as we go over it tomorrow. Okay, let's do strands. So it's for June 2nd by Jacqueline Yu, edited by Tracy Bennett. Here we go. So the theme is On the Vine, 7 theme words. On the vine, so probably some sort of produce, I suppose. Maybe grapes for wine. What's this X doing? I see lunchbox. That's interesting. On the vine lunchbox. Interesting. I do see cherry here. Cherry. Cherries grow. Okay. Beef steak. Lunchbox. Beef. Oh, beef steak's a type of tomato. Oh, cherry tomatoes. Maybe there's a lunchbox tomato. Yeah, tomato. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. So beef steak. Okay. I guess there's a lunchbox. It's interesting. Jubilee. Plum. Yeah, plum tomatoes. Two more. I did see cherry. And what's this? Heirloom. Yeah, there's some weird names for tomatoes for sure. Okay, very, very nice. Oranje perfect, under 3 minutes, which is superb. And yeah, let me know how you did on the games today. I feel this was pretty expedient, which is a nice thing for me, being so busy. But with that said, if you're interested in more word games, check out my amazing word game video, my short for the Mini Crossword, my short for the daily custom Connections Alternative by 11 Goo. And with that said, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.